and welcome back to the Word Within the Word March Madness Tournament Update. Today we'll be taking a look at the brackets after round 1. We have narrowed the field from 64 down to 32, which means the winner of this week, Miss Watts, will become members of the
Sweet 16. This is where it starts to get interesting.
Great. Let's move on to check out our first bracket here. This is the Northern Conference.
I only have one student representing my class in this conference, so she's going to have to work hard to keep us in the tournament. But I know she's a hard worker and she can do a great job, so good luck.
One thing to point out here is that if Miss Watts has only one student in this bracket, that means I have 6 students that have to compete against each other. An individual match to point out here, we did have an 11 seed sneaking by a number 6 seed to advance into the final 32, so congratulations. Let's move on over to the Southern Conference.
I have 4 students here representing. We are dead even, aren't we, Mr. Harrison, in this conference?
Yes, we are. When we say dead even, we mean dead even. There are 4 Miss Watts, 4 Mr. Harrison, and in these 4 matches, we have a case where 2 Mr. Harrison students will be competing against one another, and 2 of Miss Watts' students will be competing against each other.
This one's going to be a tough conference. This one's going to be a tough call this week.
Let's move on over to the Eastern Conference.
I only have 2 here. Although my numbers are low, I think I've got the people that have the ability to move forward.
Also in this conference, we had a number 11 seed move past, upsetting a number 6 seed. We have 2 Watts and 2 Harrison in this bracket, and it looks like I have a case too where I have 4 students competing against one another, so 2 of those students will be going home. Let's move on over to the Western Conference.
This is where I have the most amount of people. I have 5 people in this conference. I do have one matchup here where it is 2 of my players against each other, so unfortunately one of them is going to be eliminated. We will see which one, because that is going to be a close match.
Also too, I have, like to point out, we have a number 12 seed advancing on, so congratulations for working hard and creating that upset. Also too, Miss Watts, I think we have maybe an interesting situation here. I've already heard a little bit of chatter about a possible matchup in Test 13 in round 3.
Yes, I've heard this as well, so things might get a little interesting in the next round, so we'll kind of see how that goes.
Yes, of course, stay tuned for that. That is going to sum up our recap of the March Madness Tournament, Word Within the Word, for round 1. Miss Watts and I would like to congratulate the final 32 contestants, and we wish you the best of luck in round 2 on Wednesday.